Welcome back. Thanks for coming to hang out with us again. I've so been looking forward to this next discussion with you all.
Yes. Today, we want to talk with you guys about an important topic to us as women and mothers in day trading, a traditionally male-dominated sector of the financial world. Yet, here we are, Kendra and I, trading futures instrument every day as active and respected members of successful, diverse trading communities. Some might judge us out of confusion by our placement in this arena, but we have some thoughts on that.
Right. It can seem somewhat unlikely that Becky and I would be day traders to the people who, aren't in the locker room with us every day. I've certainly struggled a good amount with imposter syndrome, and it's taken a lot of really hard self-work, to be able to fully say with conviction that I am a day trader. And I've really learned to embrace that I have to do this thing my own way, on my own terms, because ultimately that's the only way that's going to help me continue to arrive and climb. So for me, authenticity is the freedom to grant myself the right, to show up every day exactly how I am. And that'll be the only way I can attract the people who, the right people who I need along this journey, and vice versa. So, we're each wonderfully made and unique, and we're not meant to be walking clones of anybody else. No one will ever be able to do what I do exactly how I do it. And I'm never going to be able to do what anyone else is doing exactly how they do it. So I think that whatever you're pursuing in life, that is really, it's just so important to embrace that. And just, remember to seek out and exploit the things about you that are naturally gifted to you, because they are the spice and the secret ingredients to your recipe.
Oh, absolutely. I think we've all had the experience of finding someone that you're really similar to, how you see the world, opportunities, challenges, relationships, etc. Sometimes you can really connect with someone that has similar energy and an outlook, and a bond forms rapidly and with strength. That's what Kendra and I have. We connected on so many levels that our partnership and friendship went deep quickly, and we're so blessed by that bond. But with as many ways as we are similar and in sync, there's just as many differences. It's this balance that's a superpower for us. We can understand a lot of each other's experiences, but also come in with another point of view or an idea on almost everything, trading or life. We kind of love this about our partnership because it's a safe place to be similar, but different and vulnerable, authentic and real, and know that the other person will be curious to understand our perspective, but different enough to offer fresh insight and feedback. It's like there's camaraderie, but also uniqueness to us. And it's really kind of makes us stronger. It's very powerful.
Right. Yes, we are quite the dynamic duo for sure. I mean, everyone knows Kendra and Becky are
Yeah.
So, anyways, life is really going to push you around and try to get you to conform. And as the Waldo Emerson quote says, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. So I love that. When you think about it, from childhood, we are conditioned, to go along to get along. And it starts early with our behavior, then our relationships, education, work, and even our lifestyles. So these, given sets of parameters, they're usually passed down from generation to generation. And they're supposed to function as a guide, to keep us safe, keep us on a logical path. But what about when, there's those of us who don't actually buy into this idea? What if you have the sense that you've been destined to chart your own course? You don't want to just accept the status quo. So this desire, for a much greater, often different, path is usually met with resistance. Our world just really doesn't support that. And it's crazy because the irony of it all is that the disruptors and the contrarians of each generation and in all the different arenas, they're the most impactful humans. And so I'm all about going against the grain. Sure, it can feel lonely, when you're on the outside, but I would venture to say it's even more lonely to be in a room full of people who just don't even really see you.
Yes, real talk. Also, so it's good to be humble, but it's also a necessity to own your own space and be unapologetic about it. To take the word sorry out of your vocabulary. When we're pushing for something great that not everyone in our life understands, you can hear the doubt in their words every day. And that's fine. Blessings to them in their lives and the journey that they have chosen. But I don't have to be sorry for what I am choosing. Without innovators who challenge boundaries and push the limits, there would never be real progress or revolutions in this world. Instead of apologizing for being different, we say, embrace your boldness and follow your intuition and drive. I need to see how far I can go. And to do that, I can't allow others to define my successes or my failures. My journey is mine, and no one else is in a position to judge it. They're not experiencing my path, so they don't know my experience. No more sorries for being amazing and perhaps a bit more adventurous than someone maybe told me that I should be. But, there's a lot of excitement and potential with that.
Completely. So the world does not need a watered down, softened version of you. I really believe there's a specific set of people who we're intended to reach, inspire, and learn from. And you can only do that the most effectively when you are being 100% authentic. And, Becky and I are still very much finding our way, pushing past limiting beliefs and, pushing into our fullest potential. So it's such an incredible experience to grow and dream and create and start and build together. And we feel fortunate, that we have these megawatt, visions for our futures. And as we've started trading careers and now with this community building market mamas, we've allowed our intuition and curiosity for all that we can truly achieve to be greater than the more commonly perceived safe and logical limits. We can continue to trust that the right doors will open for us, the right people will come into our lives, and there is going to continue to be unlimited, unrealized levels for us to unlock in this world, and we're willing to fight for that. I believe that as we continue to, pursue these things and fight for this, that we're going to master the levels along the way, and we're going to inspire and bring up other people along with us. That's just going to be the organic outcome.
Yes. Ed and I both believe that we need to be our biggest cheerleader and supporter. It's nice to have others' encouragement and support, but ultimately you don't need it. Only you can truly understand your experience, your evolution, your struggles, and your personal milestones. I'm a member of a highly successful day trading community, and sometimes I struggle with FOMO on some trading days or with comparing the general progress of some members that I perceive to be farther along in their trading journey than I am. Even without an intimate knowledge of their experience, I have these emotions. But these emotions can make me feel less than, and that is so counterproductive. At this point in my trader maturity, I can usually pull myself out of these feelings fairly easily with logic. There is no one with quite my background, my home life, a schedule like mine. Our journeys will, of course, look different because our lives are different. The time, mental capital, and money that we have to bring into this pursuit, for starters, are totally different. I accept the fact that my goals may take longer than someone with maybe no young children at home, more financial means to fund with to start, less added responsibilities each day. And conversely, they're going to have their own unique barriers that they have to push beyond. This fact doesn't make either journey better or worse. Variety is the spice of life. And we're all meant to take our own paths, battle our own demons, balance our own schedules. I love my crazy life. As a family of 5, I work part-time still as an acute care nurse. My young but growing trading career, it's chaotic world and it's amazing. But it's very different from the lives of other wonderful members of my trading community, and I love that about us. The struggles of learning to day trade bonds us, everyone who's in this world, and the variety of our backgrounds makes us like a really diverse, fun group. We support each other, but I know that I'm ultimately on my own path, and I will hit my personal milestones when it's my time.
Yes. All of our journeys do have a lot of similarities, but so very different. So one of the things I continue to love about trading is the diversity and the accessibility of it for everyone. I can't think of many other fields that have that type of variety. People who essentially we do very much the same things, but completely different demographics and from different walks of life. And I love that according to like the brokers and these platforms, we're just another account that pays to play, And so that's really, it's not until you really, dissect our charts and, get into the meat of it that you really do kind of see, the real art of what trading is and how unique and, special it is for each of us. So trading can be such a great expression of our own authenticity as well. We all learn and evolve at a different pace and style that's meant for us. As we fight in the arena every day, we learn these invaluable lessons on how to improve. And as the amazing Maya Angelou stated, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. This is such a great quote on personal development, but also about forgiveness of past mistakes. I believe owning all of our flaws and past mistakes is an integral part of practicing real authenticity. Our job is to trust ourselves, our intentions, our goals, our own learning curve, our lane, and just being in our on top and inside our own game. So comparison really is the killer of creativity. And it's really critical to keep those feelings of comparison and jealousy at bay.
Absolutely. I heard this great quote by Neil Donald Walsh not long ago. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Day trading has opened our eyes to unlimited potential. For me, it's the first tangible pursuit that I've engaged in that I can truly elevate my life and provide a greater means to take care of so many and give back in more significant ways. I'm pushing my comfort zone every day with this, and it's for damn sure uncomfortable. I have a fear of failure, regret after a poor choice through the trade, fatigue from the grandness of all and the many directions that I feel like I'm pulled in on a given day. But my love for trading and the life that I'm creating is greater than those fears. I recognize that my sentiments on this journey are not really unique in that way. Nearly all of my trading friends have also expressed at one time or another the fear or heaviness of the challenges that we place ourselves in. This is why Kendra and I created Market Mamas. Authenticity is the ultimate form of confidence. And we're confident that learning to be a successful day trader is a very hard pursuit. Most of us who attempt it really do feel the weight of it. And we're not ashamed to be the voice of that struggle, Kendra and I. We have our ups and downs, our red and green days, tears in the shower, and celebratory dinners out. If you're watching this, I imagine this might resonate with you as well.
Right. I have shamelessly said before, there's nothing else I'd rather get up crazy early for each day and throw money at. So the promise of day trading, it's worth every sacrifice and every struggle in my book. I have too much good I intend to do in the world while I'm here and once I pass on. So the successes of day trading is only going to just further amplify my ability to serve. And this last quote from the book Relentless that we love so much, we're actually going to add this one to our must read list, and we're going to do an awesome review on it so you guys can just hear all the amazing gems and good advice from that book. So the quote reads, "Be yourself because everyone else is already taken." I mean, come on now, like that's like the epitome of being authentic, being true to yourself. So we really want to embrace that here at Market Mamas. That's our goal. That's our intentions. And, do us a favor, embrace the one of a kind soul that you are as we're trying to do for ourselves. And let's just let our lights shine bright. Don't be afraid to turn some heads, rock some boats. There's enough people who are just out there, going along to get along. So the rest of us, we have to be counterculture. We have to balance the scales.
Yes, absolutely. We really appreciate having this discussion with you guys. We are coming to you guys with our authentic, flawed, but persistent and driven selves. And that's an opportunity that we really embrace. Open, honest, unique conversations when you're working hard at an endeavor that is incredibly challenging, such as day trading. We can be a safe place to hear it out loud that you're doing good. We're doing good work. We're all kind of pushing through and challenging ourselves and growing and evolving. And so we're just really happy to throw it out there that we're not perfect, but let's just talk about it and be real and be who we are, be proud of who we are, and break whatever walls we want to break, as long as we're feeding our souls. That's our intent here at Market Mamas, to just have it out. So take care, everyone. You guys take care, and we'll talk again soon.
Yes, do us a favor. Please like and subscribe, hit notifications, because we're coming back for more. Can't get rid of us. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.
Bye.